First things first, J.P. Dellacamera. I work for Fox Soccer and also the Philadelphia Union. When I was with the Pittsburgh Spirit, I had a much longer name. It was John Paul Dellacamera. Had to shorten it for television. The graphic was so huge. And I was radio and television, play-by-play voice, and also group sales director. Back in those days, you did more than just announce.
It's blocked. Sibis wants to turn, but he can't flick it. Ostalchik off the boards. Terlecki slams it too high. Great opportunity. Moore in the box. Sibis scores. It's tied at 4.
If I really think back about my time with the Pittsburgh Spirit, it was before I started an outdoor soccer career. So this is 1982. My first World Cup was in 1986. So I got a lot of training in Pittsburgh, even though it was indoor soccer. That's how I really started. That was my baptism under fire. I learned so much about the game there, and I think that's helped me throughout my career. So I can't say enough about the experience. 4 years in Pittsburgh. Back then there was no real outdoor soccer in this country, so the best players that came to America played indoor soccer. So guys like Steve Jungle, Stan Terlecki, Paul Child, Preki, these are all great names in indoor soccer. And some of the best players from overseas to play in America played here indoors. They had this theme, Hot Legs, and it was at the time of the Rod Stewart big hit record. So we were basing it on that, and the commercial copy read,
Hot Legs are back. It's all the hot times, all the hot action of the major indoor soccer league with your red hot team spirit.
And one of the contests that they had was to find a Miss Hot Legs around all these bars in Pittsburgh, and they had various media members as judges. So a way to get the media more involved in the team, but to be honest, it got a lot of publicity in Pittsburgh. Back in those days, I mean, you had the Steelers. They didn't have to market anything. I mean, they were sold out every game. They could do whatever they wanted. The Pirates were sort of so-so back in those days. Attendance was never all that great. It's come a long way since those days. I think Penguins were doing terrible until Mario Lemieux came. So the team that really set the bar for marketing and promotions was the Pittsburgh Spirit.